China and Greece, human rights demonstrators breached tight security at the ceremonial lighting of the Olympic flame at Olympia in Greece. They tried to disrupt the speech of the head of the Chinese Organising Committee, Liu Qi. The BBC's Clive Murray was there.
This is a proud moment for the Chinese as the official countdown to their Olympics begins. But the decision to award China the 2008 Games meant politics would be even more involved than usual, and so it's proving. Protesters today tried to disrupt the address of the president of the Beijing Organizing Committee before the Olympic torch is lit. They were quickly bundled away. The rest of the ceremony passed off without incident. But later, when the torch was making its way down Olympia's main street, visible just above this blue van, one woman tried to block its path. Another protester unfurled a Tibetan flag. The security services here acted quickly. Thousands of extra officers had been drafted in to deal with potential trouble. These were not mass protests, the campaigners were few in number, but they were vocal and passionate.
I'm just saying what the people are dying.
But it's not just Tibet, Burma, Darfur. These are other places where the Chinese are deeply involved, and activists say they're not doing enough to promote human rights. They say the Chinese are laughing in the face of the ideals of the Olympics with the full complicity of Western governments. The flame now begins a journey from Olympia of 85,000 miles, taking around 130 days and covering 5 continents. It will arrive in the Chinese capital in August in time for the Summer Games. But Tibet could be a flashpoint, and demonstrations are expected in London too. The Olympic flame is usually a powerful symbol of peace and brotherhood. But for many, this time round it will symbolize repression and a lack of human rights. As such, it's not just the Chinese who are worried about mass demonstrations and protests. It's the International Olympic Committee too. Clive Murray, BBC News in Olympia.
Well, many of you have been emailing us about the protests at the ceremonial lighting of the Olympic flame. Marek in the Czech Republic says, I don't understand how it could be possible that the Olympic Games, a symbol of freedom and peace, could be held in China. It's a country that doesn't keep the basic human rights. Nikolaos in Olympia, Greece, says, we were amongst the spectators of the ceremony and we saw the protests. As a Greek, I believe it was a big mistake to allow China to run the Games. And we also heard from Michiko, who is in Tokyo, Japan. I support the Beijing Olympics, as the Dalai Lama says. The Olympics must be a symbol of peace and be free from politics. The Games are for global citizens and not just China. And of course, you can take part in the debate on our website, bbcnews.com/haveyoursay. You can also email your pictures to yourpics@bbc.co.uk. We'd love to hear from you.